Hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new here. My name is Britt, and today we're going to be playing with a very exciting collection. So this month I have partnered with Kande Dips to curate a special collection for my color palette challenge that I host every month. So this collection is an homage to the colors that were curated for this month, and we are going to do a mani with them. So I showed you all the swatches there. Here I am picking my colors out, and we'll be working on some medium coffin tips. I'm using Blue Skies, Spring Bouquet, which is a floral, and Tulips, which is a solid pink. So I'm going to show you how I like to do my florals. I like to put mine into a tea strainer. I will leave a link for this in the comments below. I get them from Amazon. So you can sift out your floral pieces, and then you get the base in the bottom. So I will dip into that first, and then when I go to do my floral placement later, I will just pick out the flower pieces that I want and place them on top. So we're going in with Dip Base and Activator from Kande Dips. I'm going to do 2 nails with Blue Skies, 2 nails with Tulip, and then the middle nail will be Spring Bouquet. So while I'm kind of applying everything, I thought I would kind of explain what the Color Palette Challenge is. So every month I host what I call the Color Palette Challenge, and I will give a photo inspiration with 7 coordinating colors. I have a Facebook page that I will also link in the comments below if you'd like to participate. It is completely open to whomever. You can use whatever colors, whatever products you want. There's really no rules per se. It's just whatever you're inspired by from the color palette for that month. Do some kind of mani for it. I have people that do gel manis. I have people that do abstract. I have some people that just do abstract art and will share it, which is amazing. Like, I love it. Whoever wants to participate, feel free to. I will leave the Facebook link, whatever you want to call it, in the description below. So again, that's hosted every month. Every month is a different color story. It's usually loosely based on what the theme or holiday is for the month. So this month, of course, was a bunch of spring colors for March, and it is usually the last Saturday of the month. So this month's is what is the last day of this, or last Saturday of this month? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to pull up my calendar. Hold please. It is the 29th. So this month's will be on March 29th. So if you would like to pick up any of these colors from the Kande curated collection, if you need inspiration for colors, I will leave that in the description below as well. And you can use my code BRIT15, and that'll save you 15% off at checkout. So we're getting very close to being done with layer 2 here while I was rambling, but I figured I would explain things rather than, leave you guessing about what Color Palette Challenge is. And I think most of you who watch these kind of videos kind of know how this process works. So rather than explaining it, I thought I would explain Color Palette Challenge. Okay, so I believe I go in with one more dip here of, yes, I do. I go in for one more layer of the base on the floral color, Spring Bouquet. And then when I come back, I will do another layer of dip base, and then we'll apply the little flower pieces. Just gently tapping the sides here, getting everything nice and flat. Anything that's hanging off, that'll help not having to file as much later. Okay, so there's dip number 2. And now we're going to go in and we're going to do our floral pieces. So again, we sifted those out with a tea strainer. I'm going to put those into a little flexi boat here, and I will apply a layer of dip base to the nail. Oh, also, I'm using a water marbling tool here to place the flowers. I will also link one of those in the description below if you're interested. Also from Amazon. So going in with a layer of dip base, and then I'm just going to dab the water marbling tool into that wet liquid and then just pick up my floral pieces. So you can kind of just place them wherever you want. I'm just picking them up, placing them wherever I need, applying, more. If you have a faster drying dip base, you may need to add spots. Instead of doing like a full layer of dip base, you can just add like a little dot where you want to put your floral piece. These liquids are slower drying, so you have much more time to, finagle everything and move things around. So that's why I did a full layer. But if you're doing faster liquids, you can just do it in little dots. If you were doing gel for your liquids, you would do the same process. You would do your gel base, dip in to your base color, and then when you would go to do the floral pieces, you would just apply your layer of gel base, pick up your flowers like I am here, and placing them into the gel, and then you would cure that. So it's essentially like the same process, just different liquids. You can do the same thing where you're like sifting out the flowers, just dipping into the base, and then applying your flowers on top. I prefer to do it this way because it creates less bulk. I feel like when you just dip directly into the powder and you're not sifting out those flower pieces and it's kind of mixed in with your base colors, it gets a little chunky. So for my preference, I like to put the flowers on that last layer there. And when you're done, you just pour the flowers back into the base and then back into the jar. And you can give the jar a nice little shake, and they're all reincorporated. So you could reuse it again another day. See, all back to usual. All right, and now we're going to go in with a layer of activator on these. So I'm skipping a layer of like crystal clear here. I'm going in with activator first, and I'm going to use gel liquids as my like clear encapsulation layer. So I'm going to activate all of these layers, and then for the floral, I'm going to do a little bit of the press down method that I've done before. So a layer of activator and then waiting for it to go semi-satin set. And then I will press those flowers down to make that even flatter. So again, I'm waving this just to kind of dry it off. And then I will begin tapping down those flowers to make sure that they're nice and smooth and pressed into the base color. And then once those are set, I'm going to go in and file and shape around the sides, cuticles, across the top. You can file gently across the top of your solids because you're not really cutting into any glitters. Because we're not doing any kind of clear coat, you run the risk of really like cutting too far into your powders. And especially on the floral, if I would try to file across the top of this nail right now, it would just buff away all those flowers. It would cut into them, it would tear them apart. So I'm just going to gently buff over top of all of the solids. I will clean up the sidewalls and things for the floral, and then we will go in with gel base and gel top coat to encapsulate and clear top coat our nails. So I'm going to go in with gel base first. So this is the Kande Dips gel base. And I'm doing one layer per nail here. Just simple gel application here. And this gel is a little bit thicker, so you want to keep your layers thin. I will apply it a little bit thicker on the floral nail just because I want to kind of even out any of the texture that may be there because of the flowers. So I'll apply a little bit of a thicker layer here, still keeping it relatively thin, and then keeping it very thin on the solid nails. And then when that is all done, that will go into the lamp for 60 seconds. Because this is a thicker gel, it does require 60 seconds for the base gel to cure. And then when I am done applying this first layer, I will flip the nail stand upside down just to let those gels kind of redistribute and not be pulling along the sidewalls. It kind of pulls them to the center of the nail to create that natural apex. And again, That will go into the lamp for 60 seconds. And now that these are out of the lamp, we will do a layer of gel top coat. This is also a very nice consistency of gel top coat from Kande Dips. It is the diamond gel top coat. And I will leave links for all of the liquids and all of the products that I used in this video in the description below. And again, don't forget, you can use my code BRIT15 to save 15% on any of the dip powders, any of the dip liquids, or the gel liquids. I personally love this gel. It is perfect for just general top coat application, but it's also perfect for encapsulating because it self levels beautifully and it is a thicker consistency, so you get a nice, smooth, shiny surface. So again, applying this here, making sure I get my sidewalls and it's nice and even, but not too thick, because if it's too thick, it will pull along the sides and then you'll have like weird shaped nails because all of that gel liquid has, kind of laid across the side of the nail. And I, of course, dropped a nail here, so I'm going to clean that up before I end up inevitably sticking my hand in it because, we don't need gel allergies. Nobody wants gel allergies. So, hanging these upside down, and this will also go into the lamp for 60 seconds. And there we have it. We have one full mani with 3 of the colors from the new Kande Dips Color Palette Challenge inspired collection. I'm going to show the swatches again here in like 1 second. And here we go. Where are they at? There they are. There they are. So again, there are 7 solids, 2 glitters, 1 medium, and 1 chunky. And then there is the floral dip. I will have all of these linked below. I'll even pop the color palette information up here on the screen in just a second. But yeah, look how beautiful these colors are. Kande so graciously partners with me every month now to create a collection inspired by Color Palette Challenge. So thank you to Kande. I'm so honored that you partner with me to do this. It makes me so happy to have so many people be inspired by Color Palette Challenge and be able to participate. So thank you, Kande. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment below of what your favorite color from the collection is. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so I can see you around for more videos like this. Bye guys.